A little over 2 weeks ago, Denver Mayor Michael Hancock announced his pick for the next CEO of Denver International Airport.
And now, Phil Washington is facing an investigation into the transit authority he led in Los Angeles.
Denver 7 Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski sat down with him to address the accusations and what he sees for the future of the Denver airport.
What do you want the people of Denver to get from this interview?
To understand that I bring value. I think it's in everyone's best effort or best intentions, if you will, to see our airport as the #1 airport in this country. And I intend to do my best to make that happen.
The mayor's nominee for Denver's highest paying job must first gain council approval before he can lead the country's third busiest airport.
As you sit there now, are you confident Denver City Council will say you're the right guy?
Well, listen, I'm not going to try to, jump in front of the council. The council, they are doing their due diligence.
And that due diligence now includes questions surrounding an investigation by the LA County Sheriff's Office and a lawsuit by a whistleblower. Phil Washington now having to defend his reputation after a headline-generating media campaign by one of his former employees.
Would it be accurate to say there's noise out there about you and your former position right now?
Yes, noise is probably a good way to put it. There is noise out there, but I think it comes with the territory. As a CEO, especially of a large organization, it comes with that territory.
How would you describe it? Would you call it a controversy? Would you say it's a single former employee with an axe to grind? Would you say it's just normal vetting of somebody at your level?
Well, it's a little bit of all those things. And so I think it goes back to leadership of large organizations. I had 11,000 employees.
There's an ongoing investigation. There's the lawsuit. Can you tell the people of Denver when all this is over, you've done nothing wrong and you deserve the title of CEO at DIA?
I've done nothing wrong, and I deserve the title of CEO at DIN. And I am not worried about it. I hope that the people of Denver and the City Council will understand that there are disgruntled employees out there, no matter how well of a job you do.
And if council gives Washington the green light, his first priority will likely be navigating his way through the massive Great Hall renovation that has been marred by lawsuits, delays, and growing frustrations.
How would you assess what's happened with the construction at DIA?
I don't want to be critical of things out there now. What I want to focus on is how I can make the airport better. How can we incentivize the contractor to accelerate that project? So it's with that sort of fervor that I come to say, let's make the airport better.
Washington's confidence to lead comes from a strong resume of successes, including 24 years in the Army, where he rose to Command Sergeant Major, the highest enlisted rank possible. He also served as CEO of RTD in Denver, and most recently as CEO of LA's Metro Transportation Authority.
What are you saying in front of these cameras to Denver council members that are going to ultimately decide if it's you or not?
Oh, well, what I would say is look at my track record. I really don't believe that there's many people in the country in the infrastructure space that have did as much as I've done. So I would say look at my track record.
And the questions don't stop here for Phil Washington. Later this month, he will answer inquiries from the Denver City Council during an upcoming public committee meeting. Council will vote on his nomination sometime after that meeting. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski.